I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Friday, June 20th. Soybeans and corn are both lower, seeing pressure from the generally favorable weather forecasts in much of the Midwest and Plains. Now, there is going to be a hotter pattern that sets in over much of the region, but that is expected to be beneficial for these early stages of development, provided it does not last too long. Also, parts of the region will continue to see at least scattered rainfall. Both corn and soybeans also saw some profit taking during the day. Wheat was lower on profit taking. It's watching the weather as well, specifically the winter wheat harvest, which should be able to pick up steam in some areas with this drier, warmer pattern in parts of the region, in addition to spring wheat development conditions in the northern U.S. plains and the Canadian prairies. Live and feeder cattle were down on profit taking, along with a lower than a week ago direct cash cattle business on both the live basis and the dress basis, with the trade waiting for the USDA's cattle on feed numbers, which were out after the close. Ahead of the report, analysts were expecting all the major categories to be below a year ago. Placements were going to be watched very closely. And hogs ended the session modestly higher, supported by the higher midday move in pork and the USDA's weekly export sales numbers for pork. Week to week, there was some improvement in demand for U.S. pork globally, with Mexico buying more than half of the weekly total, but it's definitely worth noting China was not a buyer of U.S. pork last week. With the closing market minute for Friday, June 20th, I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins.